Alright, so this case right here is having some issues. So this product is a food safety violation. So we have done everything possible to this case. So my boss has told me we're going to turn it down. So we'll just show you how to turn it down. A couple degrees temperature. So, you know, this product up here is like 43, okay? So I'm just going to use my educated guess the best that I can. This product is 42, 37. So I'm going to turn it down a couple degrees. We'll see how it goes. So this store is a loop system. So you can see we have an ORIT valve underneath the case for an evaporator pressure regulator. And we're going to turn it down a couple degrees. Now, see that port right there? Don't be deceived. That's on the wrong side of it. It's going to hold back pressure on this side, not on this side. This side's going back to the case. So we need to find a pressure port on the other side so we know pressure is adjusted properly. So you can see the EPR is under there. And now the port is actually over here down in the case. There's a suction port right there on the opposite side of the EPR. This EPR is holding it at around 18 degree coil. So we can't set it yet. We got to go to the controller, see what it's set for, see what temperature, you know, it's calling for and all that good stuff. So we're going to go look at that. But real quick before we go, I'm just going to temp this product. Now this isn't gospel truth, but it's, you know, approximation. 443. Back here is 30. 39. So we might go like, he wants to go aggressive. The customer's very adamant about doing this, so we might do like 3 to 5 degrees. Let's go take a look. Okay, so here's the case down there is F8. We see that we have this suction pressure. So we saw that this case was temping at like, you know, something like 18 degree coil or something like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to manually turn on all of these compressors because we need this suction value low enough to set that EPR correctly. So I'm going to go down to, you know, compressor. This one's auto on, and we are going to manually turn on all these compressors. Manual on, manual on, manual on, manual on. Okay, now we have enough. Should lower that value enough to set it. So right now we can see that this case is running at 30, and it's set for, oh, a set point, no, it's F8, not F9. Oh, silly. It's running at 28. It's set for 26. So let's go see where that compares to the compressors. Now, I just want to mention, this isn't normal. This case is kind of being repurposed, so you don't just show up to a site and change your temperature and then call it fixed. That's not what fixing a case is. This case is operating just fine. It just needs to be lowered in temperature. It's probably not even meant to do this, but it's what my boss wants to do, and it's what the store wants to do. So we're gonna do it. Also, I forgot to mention, we gotta go to the meat case itself, and we actually have to turn on manually refrigeration. So in meals, we're gonna go to OK, manual on. We need that valve on in order for us to know what pressure that valve is holding back. So you can see this is targeting 17 degree evap coil, 54 degrees, so it's not quite suction pressure. So I'm going to turn it down. In order to turn it down, we're going to turn it to the left because it threads it out and it opens up that orifice, and you can hear it kind of whizzing by. I just did like an 1/8 of a turn. We'll see what that does. So this is just below 50, which is good. The rack pressure targeting is 52. So that means this is basically going to be targeting rack pressure, which gives us around 24 degree case. We're going to try that. We're going to set it up for 24 degrees in the controller, and I also want to make sure it has a low enough suction pressure to set it. So let's go check it out. So now we're back here. We see that our suction pressure is 17, so we know that that is set correctly. That our valve is holding back about 50 psi ish. So now we're going to go to here. We're going to go to settings. Okay. We're going to change the temperature down on here, so I was on the wrong case, went to the right case. We're going to go down to, you know, settings, and we're going to go to target 26. We're going to change that to 24. Oops. Escape. Okay. 24. There we go. And now I'm going to look at the alarms for it too. So to look at the alarms, we're going to go to this settings right there. We're going to go up to control across the top, and then we're going to go into refrigeration, circuits. Okay, and we're going to go to setup, alarms, and I want this case right there, we're gonna go down to, keep going, heat case right there, and we're gonna see the alarm is below 25. We don't want that. We want it to be, we'll make it like 18, something like that, and above 45. So that'll be good. And we're gonna test this out. I told them if any product freezes to let us know. Now we gotta, of course, go in, take out your overrides, take out your overrides, take out your overrides, okay? Because if you don't, you can literally destroy a system, or you're gonna have somebody go there on call. Okay, also thought it would be worth mentioning, so I'm just adjusting the superheat on this TXV. Now, you do need all the compressors manual on, and you need the refrigeration manual open to do this, because you need that EPR about at the temperature it's going to sit at, and you need this open so you know it's feeding properly, and you need your case around the right temperature. So I am just checking the TXV. Now it should remain set wherever the last technician set it, or the manufacturer, or whatever. It was targeting around 14. I'm just going to lower it to like 7. There's no manufacturer specs for this case, but I've seen a lot of medium temp running that 8 to 10 range. So I'm just going to maybe try 8 to 7, something like that. And it keeps on bouncing back and forth, so I'm going to kind of take an average. And yeah, so that's how you do it. So that's how you properly adjust the temperature on one of these cases with the EPR. You got to adjust the EPR, you got to adjust the controller, and you got to check superheat. Definitely do that. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell and notification button. Yeah, all that stuff. Thanks. That's how you do it.